guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Jessica. If you're new here, then welcome, and if you've been here before, then thank you for coming back. So in today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys how I created this everyday makeup look. Real simple, real easy. You don't need too many products. This is for your girl on the go type of look. You know, for those of you who are just getting into makeup, you want to learn how to do the basics before you jump into doing something off the wall. This is the look. So to start off, you want to always moisturize your face. Now my face is already moisturized. I just use Pond's, and that it's just a lotion you can moisturize. You can get from Walgreens, Walmart, anywhere like that. So that's all I use. So to prime, I'm going to use my Tatcha Silk Canvas Primer. Now this is a high-end product. Like I said, you can use whatever you have, but you just need a primer. You want to make sure that you're really working everything into the skin, because pin this back. If not, then all of that product will just be sitting on top of your skin, and then essentially like you'll just have cake face. Alright, so to do my brows, I'm using the Morphe palette. So all I'm going to do now is just fill in my brows. Now my brows are pretty easy to fill in. They have a natural shape already. So that's all you want to do, is just follow the shape of your natural brow, because we are going for a natural everyday look. So now we're going to take some concealer. The concealer I'm going to use is the Juvia's Place Concealer, and this is in the shade 10. Okay, so just like that, you have a nicely shaped brow. So one thing I do want to mention with the brows, when you're doing your brows, remember that they're never going to be exactly the same. They're sisters, not twins. So for foundation, I'm using Black Opal. My lovely, lovely Black Opal. So I'm using Nutmeg and Beautiful Bronze. Okay, so to start out, I'm going to just take a foundation brush, and this brush is by Morphe. Here, it's just a flat brush, foundation brush. I'm going to take it and just blend the foundation out. I like to start with a brush first to kind of just lay the foundation of the foundation. But to lay the base of the foundation down, just to make sure that everywhere is getting covered. And I kind of take it down to my neck a little bit too, because you don't want to look like you have on a mask. You want to make sure everything is nice and blended. Make sure you get the creases in the nose. Okay, and then now I'm taking a wet beauty blender, using the beauty blender, and I'm just gonna, you want to press firmly, but not too firm, of course. This just takes away any excess foundation and kind of presses the foundation into your skin. Alright, so the next two steps are highlighting and contouring. So when you're highlighting, you want to use a shade or two lighter than yourself, and when you're contouring, you will want to use a shade or two darker than your complexion. So to highlight, I'm going to be using the Juvia's Place concealer that I use to highlight, to conceal my brows. Now the areas that you normally would want to bring forward are underneath your eyes. You don't want your under eyes to be dark. You want them to be brightened, because they're dark, that makes it look like you have bags under your eyes, looks like you're sleepy, and it progresses your age. You don't want to do that. You want to look young, so you want those eyes to be bright and tight. So we're going to highlight underneath the eyes, underneath everywhere where your face kind of natural, where the light naturally hits your face. If you can look at me now, have my ring light on, you can see that underneath my eyes are brighter. Down the center of my nose, my lip, the top of my lip, my cupid bow, my chin here is highlighted, and then my forehead. So hopefully you can see that through the camera. If not, it's fine, but those are the areas that we typically highlight. So now I'm taking another foundation brush, and I'm just going to use this to blend out the concealer. And I'm doing patting motions. Okay. So now to get rid of any harsh lines or just to blend everything out a little bit better, you're going to take the opposite end of the beauty blender. And you want to use a shade, like I said, 1 or 2 shades darker than your foundation shade. So the areas we typically contour are the cheeks. Me, I have a rounder face, so contouring my cheeks will give me a more chiseled look, as to give the appearance that I have high cheekbones. Some people contour their chin to give them as well like a sharper, more chiseled face look. Around the forehead, say if you have a larger forehead and you want it to appear smaller, and then of course you want to get that chiseled nose, you would go down the sides of your nose. So I'm gonna chisel my cheeks. Now I am not gonna do my cheeks. I'm gonna do a little bit on my forehead, my temple area, and then I like to contour my nose with powder, so we'll come back and do that. As I'm blending out, I'm gonna blend upward, okay? Upward. I don't want to go past this line because then it'll give my face like a saggy look. It'll make it wouldn't be cute. So we're gonna blend up. Now, taking the booty again of the beauty blender, we're just gonna blend again, pat that concealer in. Okay, so now whenever you put any type of foundation, concealer, anything on your face, it's very crucial that you set the area, or you'll be an oily mess, even if you don't have oily skin. So to set my highlighted areas, I'm using Airspun. So now we're going to take our contour powder and put it on. And I'm also using a drugstore brand. This is Black Radiance. Using it, and we're just going to contour this face on up. Now I'm going to contour my nose. And like I said, you want to go down the sides of your nose. Okay, and you can see how that gave me a chiseled nose. Now we're going to take our setting powder. Okay, so now I'm going to take it and go everywhere else. I'm not going to, you can go over the darker areas, but do not go over the lighter areas. Now for the fun part. Now that our base is set, we're going to add some highlights, some blush, some liner, and some lashes. The girl's best friend. So I'm going to start with liner just because it's the easiest. We're going to line our lid, line our waterline. So I just like to pull down my eye and just line the waterline. So I'm going to put a little bit of blush on. I typically wear blush every blue moon. Just because, I don't know, I just wear it every blue moon. So So we're gonna take it. This is just an orange blush. Goes with my complexion. I'm gonna put it on the cheeks. To highlight, I'm using a highlighter from a company called Give Me Glow Cosmetics. I found them on Instagram. I'm just gonna highlight the cheeks. You're gonna highlight the points of your cheek, the bridge of your cheek. I'm going light at first because I don't want to overpower it with highlight, but we do want the cheek to pop. We do. So now we're going to set everything. You want to set before you do your lipstick, before you do your lashes. I like to, I don't know why, I just do. So that's what we're going to do. And I'm using the Badescu rose water. For lips, I'm just going to do a liner and a gloss. I'm not really a big lip fan right now. I just kind of like the natural look. So we're gonna line our lips. Okay, and I'm just gonna use this lip therapy. This is just a gloss from the beauty supply store. I'm gonna put that on. Get the lips to shine. And then we're gonna put on lashes. I'm gonna do my lashes off camera because I struggle with it, like. And then I'll be back for the final. All right, guys. So this is the end of the video, and this is the finished look. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, don't forget to subscribe down below. Hit the notification bell so you can know every time I upload. And I'll see y'all in the next video.